Alright, let's go to St Augustine. Now let's have some fun. Stay tuned. Oh, so beautiful today. Really, this is why I love Florida. It's always riding weather. And I can do whatever I want. Tunes are right with my Cardo Packtalk. The temperature is just right. And I'm getting away from my daily life. Daily hustle. Look at this beautiful Sanford. You know, people having fun. Take the boats out. Take the toys out. Just like me today. Beautiful. Suspension is just a little bit too rough today, but it's all good. No pogo here, baby, no pogo. Well, today I'm going to St Augustine to visit my friends. Maybe do a little bit fishing, a little bit eating, enjoy life, finally. I'm not going to take the actually the I-4 or the I-95. I'm staying totally away from there. This way is going to take me maybe 30 minutes longer, but it's totally worth it. I'm taking the 415 towards the 40, from the 40 to A1A, and all the way to St Augustine. I cannot wait. But today I want to talk about something, and that's Cardo Packtalk. It's been over a year, close to, I think it's over 2 years right now, and I'm happy that the day I was, you know, the day I got it. Welcome to Florida, baby. Well, let's go back to Packtalk. So right now I still have the original Packtalk with the 42mm speakers, and it didn't let me down. It still performs like this first day I got it, and I freaking love it. I didn't have any hiccups, no issues or whatsoever. I just love the way it sounds, the way it performs. The battery life is just superb, and with the new JBL speakers coming out, and this device is compatible with it, I just can't imagine how is it going to sound. I'm going to actually pre-order a set one of these days, and hopefully I'm going to get them soon. Probably I'm going to make another video on it, but for right now I'm happy with the 42mm speaker set, and honestly the best sound is on the Shoei RF1200. I have the K3SV, it sounds great, and I have the Icon variant Raiden, and it sounds really good, but nothing compared to the Shoei. You know, props up to Shoei. Props to Shoei, that's for sure. Now, I would love to go around this guy, but I know there are cops on this road. This 415 is known as a freaking radar trap, and the cops are just sitting around here and catching everybody left and right. But it's all good with me. I'm not in a hurry. Just enjoying my life, enjoying my day, and that's the way to go. So about my 2015 Yamaha FZ09, well, I got this bike beginning of 2016, and when I got it, it was a great deal. It only had like maybe 1,000 miles on it. The first service was done. The previous owner who bought it, he literally took it, rode it for 1,000 miles, brought it back, and brought a, I believe it was a Goldwing. And whoever you are, dude, thanks So I got like a killer deal. I got it out of the door like maybe 6,500. But that's with taxes, tag, title fees, and all that good stuff. And when I got it, it was stock. There was done nothing to it. And actually, I promised myself I won't touch it, I won't do nothing to it. Well, it only lasted like a month until I got it. So I got my first mod, and that was, I do believe, the fender eliminator. I hated that thing, man. The thing stuck out, and it was just a eyesore, I swear. And I got it from the guys from TST Industries. I'm so happy I got it from there. It was very easy to do so, and I honestly got with it fender eliminator. Oh, look at that! Get a real bikes, boys. So with the fender eliminator, I got those arrow turn signals, and actually I rode like that for a while, and I was getting bored. So I got a new exhaust. I got the M4 that I still have, and I still love it. Sounds great, and I got a great deal on it too. So apparently some guy bought his F09, and he bought, I believe, the exhaust for it in the Power Commander 5, and he just put it on, went for a ride, and he freaking crashed. So I guess they took it to a dealer. The guys at the dealership took the parts off, and one of those guys, I'm not going to tell you who it was and which dealership it was. So pretty much I got the exhaust with already cut off headers for $250, I believe. Yeah, I guess it was $250. And shoot, I was so happy. Apparently you're not supposed to, you don't have to do a tune on it. It's supposed to work fine on the stock tune. Well, it didn't take long. I got a Power Commander 5, and I know a lot of people send their ECUs out and do the ECU flash. They load up the map to tell them which mods they have. But the reason why I decided actually to go with Power Commander 5 is the ability for me to take it somewhere, get it tuned properly, or I could do it myself, or if I add a quick shifter, which I'm gonna get to it. Pretty much that's the reason I decided to get a Power Commander. I got a Power Commander, put a M4 flash that the guys at the DynoJet provided, and I was happy. I tried other flashes after that, and so far this one has been the best. And I just had one recently from a guy from Australia. He shared, pretty much had the same mods, but I decided to put the baffle back in, and it started to get too loud, and it was overall like a killer on the long distance trips. So pretty much I decided to put the baffle back in, slap the M4 baffle in, and once again I'm back onto it. So after that I changed my front. Actually at the same time when I did the fender eliminator, I did a front and the rear turn signals, and I got a whole kit from the TST Industry guys, and I freaking loved it for a while. And down the road I decided to do the frame slider kit, which include again from TST Industries. And I got a front, I got the frame and the rear sliders. I had it on my handlebars, but after that actually I decided to upgrade my which was one of the best one of the best mods that I've done is actually swap the handlebars from the stock to CR High, Pro Taper CR High. The reason why I did that, I'm 6'2", and the stock handlebars, they just didn't do it for me, man. They were like too narrow, and the high riding position, it was just too uncomfortable after a while. So I upgraded to the Pro Taper CR High, and while I was there, I got the handlebar mirrors, which I freaking love. These are actually from eBay. I don't know how much I paid for, like 20 bucks, 30 bucks. And yeah, I waited, and actually they serve as a sliders too. So when God forbid you go get to the situation, it will take the hit and actually will protect the rest of the handlebar and hopefully the tank and everything else. So, but also I know that a lot of guys are crapping on the only two parts that I have that from eBay actually is the handlebars and the levers. Well, with the levers, I was okay with the originals, and I was looking to upgrade actually from a R6 or R1 mass cylinder, and I get the appropriate levers, Brembo levers. But I put that for right now. I put it to the side. These are Brembo. This is a Brembo mass cylinder, but honestly, does a great job. I just got a levers from eBay. They're still holding up. They didn't fade away, and they're pretty much. I've been happy with them. I just made sure I grease them, and yeah, that's about it. So the next mod, I'm not sure, but I'm not sure if it was before. I had a Puig windshield deflector. Windscreen, actually, I'm sorry. It was the windscreen deflector. It was great because it took all the wind away, pretty much all the way to the chin, to the helmet, and dude, and pretty much it did a great job. I just didn't like the look. It looked for me like, I swear I was looking at King Tut's or something. So I decided to say goodbye, and I got a smaller version of it. This is the replica, the original Yamaha. It's pretty sturdy. I mean, it's not thick as the Puig. It was way cheaper than the Puig, but honestly, I'm happy. I'm happy the way it is. So I left it there. It cuts the wind maybe to halfway chest. I want to say hi, so whatever. And pretty much I like it. I mean, because my height and size, I did lose a little bit. It's dragging a little bit more, but you know what? The looks and the comfort is pretty spot on. It's not like I'm racing every day and trying to, to beat top records or something like that. You can't do nothing on this bike because no fairings, and it gets a little bit sketchy around 135. So, it is what it is. But the biggest, actually, I think it's the third biggest was the handlebars. The second biggest, what up, dude? The second biggest was, actually, the third biggest was the handlebar. The second biggest upgrade that I've done on this bike is, this was another great deal. I got myself the Corbin Gunfighter for 2 people, and they're known to go around 500 brand new. This one is decked out, so this one is a little bit more than 500 bucks, I do believe. It has the gel inserts and it's a specialized, it has the carbon fiber wrap and stitching, and has the sturdy on the side. I don't know how you want to call it. It looks like rough leather, and pretty much it changed the ride on the bike. Hey guys, if you have an FZ09 or MT09, I would suggest get this seat. I mean, it changed your ride, the way you ride, the way you handle the bike, the way you feel the bike. Right now, this trip is gonna be around 90 miles that I'm taking. I am maybe 15 miles into this ride, and I really don't care about it. I mean, it's like I just got on the bike. I rode maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours without stopping before. I didn't have any issues with my friends. Said just like, oh, let's stop, and I gotta stretch. My ass is hurting. Is like the days of ass hurting are over, baby, with this Corbin. And how I got it, I guess, not a quick story. So I was just about to get I don't remember which brand it was. I'm probably gonna remember later once I'm done recording or writing. So there was this company that sells wraps with foam already attached to it. You just have to remove your old one. You reuse your old tub and just put it on and glue it on and staple it, and you're good to go. Well, I was just about to press the buy it now, and I don't know why I went on Facebook and I tapped F09, and I was looking through if I could see a Facebook Marketplace, because I did check Craigslist before. At that time, I think OfferUp wasn't around, and I checked eBay. It's like it was pretty much nothing. eBay had just a standard couple hundred, you know, for the other brand of seats. My brain, I don't know why I have a brain freeze. And the Saddleman was around $400 or $500, and the rest you couldn't get the OEM comfort seat from Yamaha because they were always sold out. They were around $250, which I was planning to spend on that one if I find it, and the wrap was around $200 plus taxes. So I went on Facebook. I was looking Facebook Marketplace. I was looking around, and it's a Corbin seat, and the guy only wants $250. His description was it's a brand new seat. It's not even broken in. He's not riding anymore. He wants to sell it. So I hit the guy up. Maybe 30 minutes after, he hits me up. I told him, hey, look, I got cash on hand. I want to meet right now. He says, okay. So I go get to meet him. Great guy. Chit-chatted. So apparently the story was he just bought the seat. He put it on. He went for a ride, and he freaking crashed it. The seat untouched. So I guess he decided he's not gonna ride anymore. Put it for sale. He didn't have sold it right away. He had it for a while, I think, and well, it was meant to be. So that was my second. What up, guys? So my biggest upgrade on this bike that changed, like, I have no word for it. It just changed the bike. Is I did a suspension upgrade, but suspension upgrade on the budget. I know guys that's, spending $1,000+ on the front cartridge and getting from Olin's and from other brands. And I was looking around, and I really didn't want to spend for the front and rear shock $2,000+. I mean, it's kind of like, I'm not tracking the bike, for God's sake, but this bike is known to be a pogo stick for riders over 170 pounds, 160 pounds. I mean, even if you max this thing out, the preload, the rebound, on the front you only had a preload rebound, on the back you only had the same thing. You had the preload and the rebound. So even after I maxed everything out, the bike was still pogoing. I mean, I'm not gonna say how much I weigh, but it's more than 250 pounds. And I'm 6'2", so the ride was a little bit sketchy on certain, situations, and oh my God, I should just went around. But so what I decided is, and a lot of guys know this trick, I got the rear shock from a ZX-10. I know a lot of people get a shock from a ZX6RR or R. If they can find a double R, they get the R. I managed to find the ZX10R, and I paid only like 60 bucks for it, and the seller was, you know, if the bike, you know, the shock is still in good condition, you know, there's really no issues with it, etc., etc. So I was like, I already know what, I'm gonna do that. So this, I mean, everybody does that. So what I did on the front, and I wish, you know, I tried to share this with other riders online. What I've done is I went online and I was looking for F09 OEM ride insert that has the preload and rebound setting. So I was looking for one, and I got it from a guy for 50 bucks for both of them, and they're brand new. And he bought the bike, and he bought the inserts. I'm not sure, what's it, I don't know, something with A, Adrenalini or something. I forgot about it. So I just like, hey, you know, pay 50 bucks and it's gonna be shipping included. Beautiful. So pretty much I sourced, go back there, I got a little distracted, I was thinking about this thing. So what I've done is I pretty much got that set, took my left, to be honest, after I removed it, it just fell apart. So I bought from StalTech the 1 kilogram springs. I put them in. I purchased was Bolin's fork oil. I went with 1040, and I put that. So after, let me go back. I got a little confused. So pretty much I sourced out the insert. I removed the forks, and the crap that came out of the forks was unbelievable. And actually I found the left one, the left insert was destroyed. It was flapping around. There was nothing except like a puddle. I mean, there was no compression or anything. The seals were pretty good condition. I'm gonna do the seals eventually down the road. What up, dudes? And I guess you have to ride a real bike for them to say hi. So pretty much the left one was destroyed. I got everything out, cleaned everything out, put the inserts in, put you know, with the new spring, got an all-in so oil. In the back I changed the modification were minimal. I just had to trim a little bit off the plastic because I want that reservoir to be up versus down. When you flip the rear reservoir down, it fits without any modification to the plastic, but the problem is gonna run down is the heat of the engine will actually just destroy the fluid. Another FZ. So the rear shock, I put it upside down. I had to trim a little bit of the plastic off, and I think the lower on the FZ I swapped the springs because the spring compression on the FZ is higher, actually stiffer than on the ZX10R. So I swapped those. I wanted to keep the yellow look, and I was super happy with it. Definitely I was super happy with it. And I had to drill a little bit larger hole for the lower one, you know, so for the lower bolt to go through. Everything went smooth actually. The whole job maybe took me 2.5–3 hours, and I took my time with everything between the assembling and cleaning and putting everything back together, testing and adjusting. So what I've done is on my right I didn't max out the preload on either of them. I maybe went 70% preload. The rebound on the right is around 70, maybe 70, 80% on the left one. I kept it with a 25. I didn't want, like, you know, too rough to rush, so I have some better adjustments. It's not like more GP style, and you know, with people spend $1,500, $2,000 on inserts, but you know, it's amazing for the road. And on the back, I just did last night some adjustment because the high-speed rebound was a little bit too soft. When I hit the gas pedal, the tail was going a little bit more down than I really want, so I done a little bit of adjustment. And this was the whole mod situation. You know, I had this bike since maybe beginning 2016. So pretty much for the past 3 years, you know, I did these mods for the past 3 years, and I did get a tail light from TST guys. I did some modification to it. I didn't like the lip. I just cut off the lip, and it's kind of flat right now, which I like. And my latest mod, actually after I was done with the suspension and everything, I got a quick shifter from a guy from Australia. I mean, it's just a micro switch, but the way it's set up and the bracket and everything, it's kind of stealthy, which I liked. So you really don't know them, you know, nobody knows that you have a quick shifter, and until you put the hammer down, and which is a pretty cool thing. I freaking loved it. It makes the bike so much fun. Let's try it. So pretty much my latest, actually I did it last night, is the TST Industries turn signals, and I got it from a good friend from Louisiana. Shout out to Squanchy. I guess he broke one of the little wings off, and he got a new one, and they were just laying around. I told him, hey man, just sell it to me, I'll pay for it. And he just said, nope, just, you know, you can have it, man. I was just like, I can pay just the shipping. I said, okay. So he sent it to me. It took me a while to find some time to do it the right way, and look at this dude. So yeah, I felt this hard suspension, man. It was so great. I hit a dip, and the bike just dipped and stayed there, and you know, this is a game changer. That's for sure. For someone who loves the FZ, and you know, funny thing, this guy has an FZ too. It's completely stuck. So you know, I'm okay with that too. I just know my cup of tea. So pretty much, I've done all these mods, and I'm happy with them. But on my next mods, I honestly don't think I'm going to do anything per se to the bike. I'm just going to do my regular maintenance using the Motul oil. I'm going to go from 7100 to 300V. And I think that's I'm more than happy with the 7100, and I can't say nothing bad about it. I'm going to go back. Actually, I'm going to upgrade to 300V, and from red to green stuff. So it's going to be interesting. Pretty much, I'm going to keep it the way it is. Down the road, I'm going to do the chain. Right now I have 14,000 plus miles on it. I'm still running the original chain sprockets. They look great. There's no kinks. I didn't lose any O-rings. I use the Motul cleaner for street bikes and the lube for the street bikes. I do not. What I saw is people are using those dirt bike chain cleaner brushes, and like I told everybody, man, you really don't need that, because you're not riding a dirt bike, you're not riding in the dirt or mud, and those chains are a little bit different than ours. So pretty much you destroying the O-rings, which, you know, it happened because I had a friend who changed his chain 2 times within 6,000 miles, 5,000 miles, because his chain failed, the O-rings failed on his chain, and so he had original chain. It was about time. He didn't take care of it. You know, I lube mine every 500 to 600 miles, give or take. You know, if it's rain, if I'm caught up in rain or something, I clean it right after I'm, you know, after the rain is over and I'm, you know, home, and let it dry out, and maybe before next ride, I clean the chain, I lube the chain, and, you know, long story short, what he did is, he pretty much destroyed his chain using that brush. So pretty much what we, you know, he changed his chain, I helped him change his chain, and his second set started to do the same, and I told him, like, look, man, actually it was the first original, the second, he bought an RK, I believe. Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually, you know, doing my maintenance, I always do my maintenance on a regular basis, per the book. I did upgrade the air filter, and I did upgrade the brake fluid. I went full synthetic on the brake fluid. I believe I purchased, didn't get a Motul, I bought a Castrol brake fluid. I'm okay with that. And I did upgrade the brake pads to EBC double center, I believe, double H, and you know, change the braking also on this bike. It's, you know, I really have no complaints about it. But oh, wait a second, where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh yeah, right. So pretty much all these mods, I would suggest anyone who wants to maintain the chain, use the Motul stuff. I know there's Motorex and, you know, everybody else around there, and, you know, I'm okay, do what you gotta do, you know, it's your bike. But what I found, Motul actually keeps this chain running. Hey man, you like it? A little bit? So pretty much where I am right now is maintenance, and I'm just gonna go with the flow. Next maintenance will be my oil change, OEM oil filter, cleaning the air filter out, do the spark plugs, do the sprockets and the chain, and gonna recheck all my torques on the bolts, make sure everything is right, everything is good. And honestly, down the road, I'm probably going to just upgrade my brake lines. Yep. The Redneck Central, pretty much. I freaking love this track. Great memories. So this is actually like a break point where the commercial side, which I mean commercial is hotels, condominiums, timeshares and all that, start to end slowly. And you will get more into the residential areas. See the shark shop. Hey, you know, just cruising. Ocean Club, which looks closed. Dude, we gotta switch the lanes. And for some reason there's a stop sign here, and I have never ever seen a stop sign here. And looks like this makes sense because I think they put new signals on and they still haven't turned them on. So, and ladies and gentlemen, we are officially out of the commercial side of Daytona Beach, and now you can get those big ass expensive homes. Trump supporters, go Trump. So pretty much you got those oceanside villas here, and yep, it's for people who can afford to have a lot of money, and that's not me. But honestly, I really don't want to be trapped here when the hurricane hits. It's not when, it's like it's gonna hit every year. One way or another, we get either a hurricane or tropical storms, and actually this side gets beaten. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Alrighty then, bike. I know you want to go, for God's sake. I'm a little bit twitchy today. You know, sometimes you ask yourself, what are these people doing for a living? You know, what's their job? Do they have companies? Are these some, you know, old money, new money? And, you know, I know the taxes are outrageous here. The taxes are really, truly outrageous in these properties right now. I think they go for like 2-3 mil, depending. And they're literally sitting on the beach itself. Look at this one, beautiful. This is beautiful. Shit, my neck is starting to hurt, man. But oh yeah, nice Ferrari in the garage, beautiful white Ferrari. You know, sometimes you see just the regular cars, trucks. You would never think, you know. You will. I guess when you mortgage is probably 10 grand a month plus. You better drive something that doesn't cost you leg and arm. See new architecture. This one is a beautiful home here. Beautiful. Man, I haven't been here in forever. It's built up quite nicely. Oh, the Popo. The Popo. Why is everybody... Oh, okay, good. The road is open. Alright, we are there officially in Ormond Beach, for God's sake. Yeah, I should have known better. People are fucking savages here. Oh man, look at that view. Oh my God. I'm such a perv sometimes. Alright guys, we got a exclusive view. Ormond Beach, baby. Atlantic. Choppy today, man. I didn't expect to be this choppy. Yep, pretty much open to public. You know, there's no driving on this beach. Daytona Beach you can drive, this Ormond Beach you can't. But this is the old A1A, and it's pretty much a straight shot all the way up to St Augustine, and not many people know about this. Actually, you know, people know about this, but not many take this because everybody wants to go on the highway, go get the hell out of here, and go on with their lives. Me, I love this view. You know, there are not many places you can ride next to the ocean for, you know, if you started actually in, you know, it's funny thing, this A1A runs from Miami all the way up. I'm not sure where it stops. You can literally take it all the way to the coast, all the way up to New York, I believe. You know, but it will take you fucking forever. But if you're not in a rush, you can have the, you know, amazing ride. But you better have some touring tires because your sport tire is gonna be shot. It's pretty much only straight road. But it's, you know, it's nice. So I want to talk about my Cardo Packtalk. It's been over 2 years since I got it from Cardo, and you know, many of you know I already did one part 2, and I took my sweet time. Actually, I was so busy with my business and my daily life, so I couldn't do anything for a long time. And you know, I was involved in an accident too, not on my bike, with my car. A lady had been going 70 or 80 miles an hour, pretty much took out half my car, and you know, I had to deal with. I'm still dealing with that. I'm still going to the PT and all that, but so pretty much I couldn't get it done earlier. Honestly, the whole situation, how I switched to Cardo was, I used to have Sina products, and you know, as I always said, Sina is okay as long as you have 1 or 2 riders who want to talk, and that's about it. I mean, you know, the range is not that great, and you know, you can't expect too much, but you will expect somewhere in the ballpark of the advertisement. So long story short, I got fed up after switching a couple devices, and I, you know, contact Sina. Sina kind of like, okay, you know, there's nothing we can do about it, deal with it, you spent already, we have your money, so whatever, dude. So I opened up in the Facebook account, got a lot of people together, everybody had the same issues. I started to call out Sina on it, I tried to work with them. I've done everything I could actually in my power, but they pretty much showed me a cold shoulder throughout the deal. And many of you know, this the typical, even with their I'm not sure what is it right now, the new device they have right now, I've told it for the 30K or something, I don't know. But I contacted Cardo and told them, look, you know, we're having this issue, that a lot of people are fed up with Sina, they were thinking to switch over, they don't know, you know, where to go. You guys are pretty much the competitor, and you know, the device at that time, they only had the newest one was the Cardo Packtalk. Now they have the Bold Slim, and they have the now, you know, with the JBL system. Oh god, girl. And so pretty much, go back on track, man. Shoot, I get distracted so fast with these beautiful women in Florida. So pretty much what I've done is contacted them, you know, they got back to me, they sent me 2 units, and you know, I did an initial unboxing and testing out. Everything seems to fit fine, everything was fine. While I was doing that, I was dealing with the aftermath of the hurricane that we had in that you know, that season, and I didn't get to test too much. I gave that 1 unit a friend of mine. First of all, I've done it on my own solo, like the sound, the quality, the build quality, the battery life, the Bluetooth connection, the connectivity app, etc., etc. everything was great. So I finally got together with my friend, and then 2 on 2 on 2, it was great. And I was like, look, man, this is DMC technology. I hit up Cardo. Alrighty then. Alright, I guess I'm riding with them. Sweet. So pretty much, yeah, now I have some group to ride with. I'm not alone. So they sent me to 2 other units, so I give those to my good friend of mine and his son. So we started to do 3-ways, and then I tested the DMC. Man, what a difference it made. Honestly, it's still to this day, I'm more than happy with it. I mean the advancement for the past 2 years with the firmware update, the redesign of the app, now with the JBL sound. I mean, Cardo has come a long way from the old units, where they are now and where they began. It's incredible. And not only that, I mean, the customer support is great. I know some of the guys had a little bit of issues, but once again, these guys are located here in the United States, so every time when you call here, you're gonna get it, you know, guys who live, breathe, and eat here. You know, you won't get somebody in India or Pakistan or somewhere outside the United States, and which is great. I mean, the headquarters are here too. They have local support also. You know, there are local vendors. And you know, the whole deal, it's just not the unit, but it's actually the whole lifestyle about it. It's the Cardo team takes care of their customers. I have seen on many occasions, and I myself have turned around many Cena users to Cardo Packtalk. And I don't regret it. I mean, everybody who ever switched over, bought, or you know, when I hit me up, hey, look, man, I love this unit, and you know, it sounds great, the speakers sound loud, and you know, the connectivity is great, the battery life is so much better. You know, the Cardo Packtalk, the Bold and the Bold Slim, and even the new one, the newest one with the JBL. Actually, they just released a new firmware update on all Packtalks, where you can actually pre-order right now the JBL speakers, and you can activate the JBL performance on your Packtalk, which is great, and I cannot wait actually. And right now, it's been 2 years. I still have the original units. I myself own a couple of them because, you know, I want to switch them over, different helmets. I don't want to move around left and right, so I'm more than happy with it. And you know, honestly, I haven't purchased none of them because they all were provided to me by Cardo for, you know, testing and you know, reviewing them and actually enjoy them. And you know, they told me I can keep it, and I was thrilled. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I wasn't expecting I have to return them, you know, buy my own unit and be done with it. But honestly, you know, there are many companies who send you the device. They tell you, hey, look, we want only positive reviews. This is the script you have to use. This is the stuff that you have to mention. They didn't do this. And I want to, like, a huge, you know, shout out to Jamie. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate everything you've done for me and my friends and other people and the rest of the team, you know. And I have nothing bad to say about it. It's been over 2 years. I'm using it every time when I ride. You know, every time when I see my friends, you know, I don't have to do nothing pretty much, except, you know, as soon as I get close to them, and the unit automatically picks up, because you can make your own friends list. You can turn them on and off. You can edit them on the app, and it's just great. And on many occasions, and this is the funny thing, is I had other riders who came with the seats, and it's like, oh, how are we gonna connect? I was like, dude, I can get you in our group, and we can still stay in the DMC, and I can get you in on the Bluetooth. So what Cardo does, and I do believe Sina is not capable of doing this, because my unit has actually the Packtalk and the Packtalk Bold, Slim, etc. They have a Bluetooth chip and a DMC chip, and they interact together. You can either use Bluetooth, DMC, or actually in combination. And what I found out is, you know, you have a channel A, channel B on the Bluetooth and a DMC. I can keep my phone connected. I can bring over somebody on the channel B, and I can use the DMC at the same time, which is great, because when they got to want to ride with us, we still could keep it in DMC mode. And what I've done is I just bridged them over. I just connected his units to mine over Bluetooth. I know the Sina rider did lose the connection to their phone, because Sina is not capable actually to connect 2-3 units at the same time over the Bluetooth chip and actually use them at the same time. And you know, so they're gonna lose their connection. But I could bring him into our group that uses the DMC, and as long as he stays within the range of his Bluetooth, he's gonna be good to go. And even if I lose him, it's gonna automatically connect him and bring him back to the group. And this is the quality everybody should expect. What a beautiful view, my God. From a company that charges you over $300 for a unit, per one unit. If they have the balls to charge you that much, $300+, it better be good, because it, you know, not only you know, you spend that much money, but you're expecting a product that's going to last you, that's going to perform the way they say, and it's going to do the job. And Cardo Packtalk in this case does all of it. The battery life is great, the connection is great, the range is great. You know, the range can vary, give or take, but you know, oh wow, they really closed this. Wow, they really did actually. But down the road, you know, I got him. There were some instances where we hit a front split on 417 who ran opposite sides, and I still could talk to them way after we split. And you know, it's probably like a mile away. And on some occasions, you know, I lost him around the corner, which can happen because all the obstructions. But overall, especially when you have multiple riders, because the more you have, the more it's widespread. It's like a mesh network. And honestly, wow, it's beautiful here. And honestly, I'm okay with it. Right now, you know, while I'm talking, you know, recording my video, having a great time, enjoying this weather. Oh, look there. Pirates. Arr. So pretty much, long story short, I'm happy what I have. I'm happy with the product. Yes, I'm going to upgrade the speakers to the JBL, at least one helmet. I have 4. They go right now, pre-order, I believe, some $89. And it will come with a code you will have to scan over the app to activate the JBL sound. That's what I read off the website. And I cannot wait. What I would change, you know, the slim design is a pretty good idea, and I really like it. I maybe upgrade one of the helmets to the slim design. Right now, I really don't have any issues with the form. You know, it just makes a little bit noise when you ride, but which you know, that's expected actually. You know, it's aerodynamics, it changes the airflow. But you know, long story short is, I'm perfectly happy with it, and it's performing the same like on the day one. I keep my units maintained, cleaned, taken care of. Oh, this is, oh man, they changed this too. You know, I really can't say nothing bad about it, about the units. They're held up. The clamp still holds up the same day, like day one. The plastic is a high quality plastic. I have to check the codes once again of the plastic. Want to see what material they used, and I'm probably gonna check out the tech specs, tech sheet, and see, you know, what they have. But you know, long story short, I freaking love it. Thanks, Cardo. Thanks for everything you've done for me and my friends and many people. And you know what, guys? I mean, this is it. I mean, what I'm gonna do right now, I'm just gonna crank up in my music. I'm gonna enjoy this ride. Hopefully, get some fishing in my day and eat. Just enjoy myself. And I hope everybody has a great Sunday. And stay safe, guys. All right. Bye.